Hey everybody, I'm Philip,
I'm Justin.
and together we are pajamas. We're back for round 2 of Helluva Boss. I think I slurred that, but you know what? It's hot. It is the same night as the last one we watched. So again, this is the new setup. This is the first night of the new setup for us, actually using it in real time. And this time I'm not forgetting. Before we get into it, 2 disclaimers, maybe 3. Disclaimer number 1, we apologize for any stammering, stuttering, slurring, or mouth noise, a lot of which from either of us. I have a speech impediment and glandular issues, so they're acting up big time. I do my best to remove things in post, but sometimes they come through, and I do apologize. Easy for me to say. Disclaimer number 2, it is hot. It's summer. It sucks. We did a video on it last year. We still feel the same way. We might do a part 2 of 10 reasons why summer sucks. We don't like it. We want to be adopted by anyone in a cooler, wintry climate, but no one has chosen to be the Blitz to our Luna yet.
Don't worry, you still have me.
I know. We need to get away to the winter time somewhere. Christmas, the town of Christmas in Doctor Who. We can go there. Remember that town?
Oh, yes. It's a place where actually no one can even tell a lie.
Exactly.
In which case, actually, we'll fit in quite well.
Exactly. And then disclaimer number 3, already covered it. This is new. This is we're in our new space. So new that even though it's the same format and everything, I forgot to take any notes last time. I'm going to try and do that this time for you, because I know some people out there that watch these like my Phillip's note. The Phillip's notes parts are parts I really look forward to. So I'll try and take some this time. It's a new setup, so it's like when you move to a new house, like we did. You do the same routine things, but it's a new house. It's a new, so it's that that learning curve of doing it in a way that isn't.
Yes, like how I needed to relearn where everything in the kitchen was.
Yeah, or how we had to relearn how to like maneuver around each other in the kitchen because it's a different setup.
Yes.
So yeah, like this, it's a different setup, same everything, kinda. Well, yeah, blah blah blah. It's different if the audio's bad or the video's not whatever. Apologize. I'm sorry. Learn by doing. So hopefully there are no extenuating circumstances. But this is the second of 2 Helluva Boss episodes that dropped while we were in the midst of chaos. The chaos that was
us moving here.
Well, trying to find a place to live, and then packing, and then moving, and then unpacking, and adjusting, etc., etc. So yeah, it's hot. It sucks. We did our best to prep the room, but it didn't really do much good. So we know now. We know now that, and also some of you know when it's hot, my brain is, and I'm getting over heat sickness from the other day, so my brain is even more. On top of everything else that I go through, that makes my brain. I think I said Blaine. I don't care. I don't care anymore. All right, so this is season 1, episode 8.
Yes, I'm guessing that for whatever reason there were some issues behind the scenes, and they finally found a way to get past that.
Maybe it's interesting, but it's also odd because we're like halfway-ish through season 2. So now I have to like rewind my brain back to episode 7, what happened then, but we were already in season 2, which has already continued what happened in 1, but we have this in 1 now, so we have to go back and retroactively try and add this to the lore while we're already in 2 because it's in 1. So hopefully it's not too difficult.
Don't worry, we watch Doctor Who.
That is true.
Can go forwards and backwards in time.
If only we could do that in real life. All right, my love, are you ready to find out what this Helluva Boss episode is about?
Yes.
Okay. Also, he's waited so patiently for the time it's been out to finally get to it. So, yes. All right. Without further ado, let's find out what season 1, episode 8 has in store for us. Let's go. Remember to take notes. Patrons, you thought my notes were messy before. Ha. Just wait. I need like a surface to write on, like right here. All right, let's see what's going on.
You want me to drop you off here?
Oh, yeah, this looks right. I have it
been here before.
Luna! Hey, girl. Glad you could make it.
Tex! Yeah, hey. Thanks for inviting me.
Course. Hey, everyone. Meet the new face. You want a drink or anything?
Oh, sure. Yeah, totally.
And so I told him, I'm not gonna go get it unless you fucking throw it this time.
That is so not fetch.
Not fetch.
Yeah, like that happens all the time.
OMJ. Luna? Lunatic Luna? That you?
Yeah, it's Luna. Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe you're showing up to another party. I mean, do you even remember the last one?
I'm sure you'll remind me.
Yeah, This you, right?
Why do you still have that?
It brings me joy. You know, you're supposed to keep things that bring you joy. Wow, you're being really negative. Your aura is really aggressive right now.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe it's because I'm in the presence of a massive fish.
Ooh.
My dog. Wow.
What? Is that not an okay thing to say? Like, come on, it's true.
You can't say that.
Did I miss anything?
No. No, nothing. No.
How are my dirty bitches doing tonight? Y'all ready to party with the queen bee of gluttony? Come on. Hell yeah, cause the honey is flowing tonight and this bitch about to get fucking wild. Let's get it started!
Hey, I'm what you need. I'm what you want. I got it all. A carnivore. I'll bring you up. I'll take you down. I'm sticky sweet. Stuck in your teeth like cotton candy. Cotton candy. Cotton candy. Cotton candy. I'm what you want, not what you need. Hey, I don't know why I'm what you want, but it's the truth. I'm not your lie. Let them eat cake, let them eat pie. Or better yet, let them eat cotton candy. Cotton candy. Cotton candy. Cotton candy. I'm what you want, not what you need. Cotton candy skies, sweet as apple pie. I can't help but shine, brighter than the starlight in the sky. Yeah, cotton candy. I'm what you want, not what you need. So what you want?
You hungry? Take a bite. Get fucked tonight.
So what you want?
Your queen bee brings the sweet stuff, so keep making me that motherfucking honey. Yeah, keep it coming.
Cotton candy. Cotton candy. Cotton candy. I'm what you want, not what you need. Cotton candy skies, sweet as apple pie. I can't help but shine, brighter than the starlight.
is buzzing now. Fuck. I feel like I went a little too hard with the confetti this time, though. I have, like, a rainbow in my vagina right now. Oh, hey! Is this the sweet pup you told me about?
Excuse me?
She's a fucking cutie. Where you been hiding, girl?
Is there something funny?
Nah, I'm just really high on all this tasty energy right now. Tex says you don't get invited out much. I hope this itty-bitty get-together can serve as a fun first time. I would have thrown a bigger one, but I couldn't convince Belphegor to let me break into her stash of party drugs. So fucking lame. I mean, I usually just steal them, but Belle changed the locks. She says I'm a total jackass for trying, but hey, I'm proud to be a total jackass.
Anyway, yeah, B, this is Luna. And Luna, this is my girlfriend, B.
Nice to meet ya, bitch.
Oh, this is... She's hot.
Holy shit. Okay, Tex, you didn't tell me she was hilarious. That's so funny.
Right.
I love that that's the first thing you say to me. You don't give a shit how freaky you come off, and that's fucking beautiful. You are my new favorite person.
Am I, though?
Yeah, bitch. No, really. Reminds me of the first time I saw Satan without a shirt on. I was like, oof, boy, you are hot as hell. But then I wanted to die because it was so awkward, because he's more like a brother to me, you know, but not actually my brother. So I guess it was fine. I could hit that.
Tomato, tomato.
Anyway, girl, you have a good time tonight. Get some sweets, get some eats, drink it, tear it, fuck it up. Woo! Cheers, honey. Thank you for coming. Do you need anything? Are you having fun? Are you good? Are you drunk? Okay, good. Okay, great. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
What? Why? You just got here. At least one drink, right?
Nope, you really wouldn't like me after one drink.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a shot.
So stupid. Shouldn't have come.
Hey, Looney. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to go.
Hey, that sounds like Blitzo!
The O is silent, asshole!
Hey, I knew it was you! Fuck, man, where you been? You here for the party?
No, I'm just here picking up my daughter.
Oh, shit, you have a daughter now?
Adopted!
Man, you're already leaving? Things just got started. Come in and show us all up again.
No, thank you, but I think Looney wants to head back.
Howdy next to you wants to leave?
Watch it.
I mean, we could stay a little longer.
I think we need to go. Okay, I think it's been a long night.
Well, these people seem to know you. Come on. I think I want to give this another try. Please?
Okay, fine. Maybe one drink.
Blitz!
I get it.
That was nothing, bitch! Give me a real challenge!
Oh, yeah? Wanna fucks with the big bitch and boy? I got a challenge for you.
Oh, he's gonna die.
All right, let's do this. From B's personal supply, the hardest shit there is. You ready, my man?
Oh, born ready! Bring it, Barky! I will drink you under this fucking table. You have no idea what kind of night I've had.
All right, shit talker. But there hasn't been a soul yet who can beat me at my own game. So you better bring the fire, baby.
Oh, is Queen Bee too scared to lose to a little imp like me?
Oh, okay. Let's get it on, you little bastard.
Come on, Blitz! Fuck her up! You can do it!
Who's the queen now?
Yeah, that's my dad!
Well, fuck me. What's a first? I haven't had a first in a while. That was magical. Seriously, impressive. I tip my crown to you, imp boy. Respect. Ow,
Hey, Loon, I don't mean to be a buzzkill here, but your dad, guy dude, is, he's seeming a bit...
Out of control. Like, a mess.
Yeah, it's worrisome. You wanna maybe check on him or something?
What? No! No, Blitz is fine. He's always a mess. Trust me.
Look, honey, I see people having fun and getting fucked up all the time. But he's clearly getting wasted off his ass and causing problems on purpose. So I feel like you should check up on him at least. Just see if something's up.
Don't act like you know him like I do.
I ain't saying that. I'm just pretty sure he's had like 4 tongues inside him at once. I mean, good for him. But I can taste the flavor of people at my parties, and he's giving off a very not okay vibe, you know?
Oh yeah, and I bet you'd know the okay vibe, right? I mean, everyone likes you so much.
What's that supposed to mean? Is that a problem with sour cream? Don't follow me.
Sorry, yeah. Nope, I'll check on him.
Sorry. I know I got a little spicy there. I just hope everything works out. Now let's dance.
Blitz! Blitz! Where are you, shithead? Blitz! Oh, piss on a dick! What the fuck are you doing, Blitz?
This guy.
It looks like you're in the middle of a goddamn orgy. Stop!
Look, I didn't expect you to come in here and see any of this loony. I'm so sorry, but it's a party. I'm just having fun with, fuck is your name again?
Dennis.
Christ on a stick, you would be a dentist. Get the fuck away from me! I'm not fucking a dentist tonight! I need a Monica or Alejandro in here, stat! Better.
You don't need anyone else sucking your face, freaky weirdo. You need to drink something other than Beezle juice.
No.
Do you need to throw up?
No.
Yeah, you do.
I had a really shitty day.
Oh yeah? Is that why you drank like 5 gallons worth of who knows what?
Fuck, Fizz was right. I'm gonna die alone, aren't I? Just a wrinkly, old, weathered waste. Will you be there, Looney?
Beware.
It's lonely. I'm gonna die alone.
I'll be there, Dad. Now go the fuck to sleep, okay?
Well, the Moxie stole us. Fuck. Yeah, I did need to throw up.
Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary specimen, the ceremony master has arrived. Queen bee, I be the HPIC, the hottest dog fresh off the ground, yeah, that's a vibe. If you don't already know, these bitches back to the bone. I'm not alone, all my ladies in the zone. We're hounds of how we roam until the party comes home. On a roll, everybody lose control. So tell me what you want, gummy bears and alcohol, ketamine and fentanyl, boys and girls, I got it all. From the window to the wall, no more room until the hall, but our words in the woods, no time to stall. Everything going on upstairs is crazy. Come to the little deeper down and dig in for a day with me. Baby, we're up all night till we get enough. This is the appetite of Beelzebub. Cause once they don't get fed, open up your jaws until there's nothing left at the monster's ball.
Stick into the couch. I'm all sweaty. So there was no like. I was worried about like plot stuff. We got more character development,
Yes.
so it was less of like, where does this fit into the plot? So I think this is more of a Justin episode than a Phillip episode.
Is it?
Is it?
No, really, that's the question.
That's yeah.
I suppose it is then.
Like it was lavish and had like carnality and the kind of music you like.
Everyone seemed happy.
And a rare one without Stolas or Millie or Moxie, which is fine.
It focused much more around Luna and her relationship with her father,
Yeah. And this Queen Bee character.
Beelzebub.
Oh, that was Beelzebub?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was really confused.
Yes, that's why she had the insect sort of look.
Ah, okay.
Of 3 limbs, wings.
Gotcha. And what's Beelzebub's thing again?
Interestingly enough, they were very creative with this episode because Beelzebub is not in the Goetia, but
Okay.
at the same time, since in the show, each realm, the rings have someone in charge of it,
Yeah.
and the creator is going off of Binfeld's list of a theologian that wrote a list of the 7 deadly sins and the demons associated with each one. And actually, they even mentioned Belphegor, the ruler of sloth.
Ah, okay.
That's the one with all the drugs, so which I would say, oh, credit to her for actually getting up and actually changing the locks.
There you go.
Well, in this list, Beelzebub is the demon of gluttony. Hence all of the references to people consuming things.
Yeah.
And what I found interesting is that, well, the character, when you look into the history of demonology, you would see that the original name was Baal Zavuv, and you would, recognize that name, Baal. And yes, being based off of a Canaanite deity that was of storms and fertility, like that one episode of American Horror Stories.
Yeah.
And well, with this one, if you translate it literally, it will say Lord of the Flies. Yes, like the book, Lord of the Flies. Which was actually, at the time, meant to be a pejorative term to those who prayed to Baal, basically comparing them to flies flying around dung.
Okay.
In the Goetia, well, there is Baal or Baal, and I saw they had a quick showing of the sigil, and I noticed that what they did was take Baal's sigil and turned it upside down, and turned it from a king to someone female.
Okay.
And I think that's what they're doing. They went backwards with it.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it does lead one to wonder, now that I really think about it, the Ars Goetia is very male-dominated, of kings, princes, dukes.
Yeah, of course it is.
Well, surely they had to have come from somewhere. If somehow you know how 2 males can somehow have a child, tell me. I'd really love to know.
It's also cool hearing all that. Just shows their attention to detail on things. Like the sigil is upside down. That's so cool. Like,
yes.
Like I wouldn't have caught that, but you noticed it. And if anyone else out there did as well, it's just a cool thing. Like, it's not, we said this before too, not only is it an animated show, but it deals with like very serious topics and very weighty issues. But even in its lore, just the attention to detail I said, it's commendable how much they put so much time and effort into the show, down to the little things. And it's just really cool. It's like little bits of trivia that they sprinkle in.
How I immediately recognize is because he's the first demon when you open up the book, so his sigil would be the first sigil that you would see.
Gotcha.
And yes, it looked exactly like it, but upside down, and instead had the name Beelzebub written around it.
Ah, okay. I didn't see. I was like bombarded by flashy and songs.
Oh yes, around the sigils you'll also see the names written around it.
Ah, okay.
But when it's in its full form. It's actually quite interesting that Beelzebub isn't in the Goei show.
Yeah.
Despite that, well, the reason why is because it is based off of another text, the Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum, which gives a list of 69 demons, and it gives a list of 72, I think.
Hmm.
And it didn't have Beelzebub as in that list. And well, this text based off of that one, so of course it didn't. But despite that, when you really look into the history of demonology, you can trace it pretty much all the way back to an apocryphal text known as the Testament of Solomon. You may know Solomon as being someone of great wisdom, and well, he also had the ability to, according to the folklore, could talk to animals and could also talk to demons. And in the Testament of Solomon, Beelzebub plays actually a very huge role in the text as being a demonic prince of some kind.
Right.
So yes, it's very interesting that they can pretty much trace themselves to this text, but yet it's not over here further in the future that he's even brought up, but here in the source text plays a big role. Here we have Visipop bringing Beelzebub back to life, Goetia style, and also bringing a bit more diversity by actually having female characters in the royalty for a change.
Yeah.
It does really bring up an interesting question, though. Like when she said that when she first saw Satan without his shirt on, and that brother, but not exactly brother, it does lead one to wonder, how related are they? Are they family as in they're like people that are members of a community that say that would call each other brother? Like some sort of cult or a religious community or something like that?
Yeah.
And well, of course, then again, when you really get down to it, isn't everyone related to each other? So despite whomever one would have sex with, would it still be a long distance form of incest?
Bet you never thought that the discussion was going to go there when you started the video, did you?
To which I say, well, now that I think about it, one could argue that everyone's related to someone in one way or another.
Okay.
Tomato. Let's go to your notes.
Okay, let's go to the notes. I actually took notes.
Philip's notes.
I appreciated the, that's so not fetch. That was clever. That was a clever use of that. Little Mean Girls callback with it literally being fetch. So that was good. That was good stuff. I like how their names are, well, her name is Luna, but it's a lunatic. And then Tex is Vortex. Yeah, that's cool that their names are actually other things. And then we have this character. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I have known people like that.
There's at least one in every party like this.
Yeah, I've never
listen carefully. You'll find her.
I've never understood how that person is so successful at being a social butterfly. Because A, it's like nails on a chalkboard. If you're like that, you're irritating. Stop it. And B, they're so fake. It's so. I'm gonna go on. She has a picture of Luna throwing up from the last time, and Luna's like, "Why do you still have that?" And she's like, "You're supposed to keep things that bring you joy," which I thought that was a really funny spin on that.
Yes, a very interesting twist on the phrase. And well, yes, but
and somebody like that would keep something embarrassing from someone else to give themselves joy. It's that kind of personality that finds happiness in the misery of others. So I thought it was really funny how they portrayed all of that and that personality. And then we got to hear every single Katy Perry song ever.
Cotton Candy. Yes, in case if you didn't know what it is, what the name of the song is, it's Cotton Candy, very likely.
Every
Much like Lady Gaga's music, all you have to do is listen to what word or phrase is being said over and over again, then you'll know what the song is
there you go.
named.
Speaking of cotton candy, I haven't had that in a while. God, decades probably. If you couldn't tell, I do watch what I eat, but I've gained like at least 10 to 15 pounds since we moved because it was rough. Tex invited Luna to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Luna has a crush on Tex. But then later on, after B makes her grand Katy Perry-esque entrance, he says, "This is my girlfriend B." So I was like, "Aw."
Well, one, she didn't ask. Two, a man and a woman can be friends without being in love with each other.
Yeah.
So, yes, for him to simply be this friendly with her, he isn't leading her on or anything like that.
No, that's true. Yeah. Well, it's like we talked about unrequited love in the last one we watched. It's just, she's like, this is an unrequited infatuation,
Yes.
an unrequited crush. So, but still in the same.
Yes, it still hurts, and
Yeah.
it happens. I like how the show can be a portrayal of real life. It
Mhm.
isn't going to
Yep.
try to sugarcoat it like some sort of toddler's cartoon show.
Yeah, which we talked about many, many times before in the episodes that we've watched. It handles real relationship stuff and real life stuff and the tough stuff really well. But this was, just a little like, aw, poor Luna, like the guy she likes is already taken.
Yes.
But I will say this. I liked Queen Bee's character because A, she was a really good party host.
Oh, yes.
And it was a really interesting dichotomy against the person earlier. It's like, oh my God, Luna. Like, she seemed to be genuinely interested in everyone having a good time. Although everything she was doing to people made them worse, if you noticed. Like, drink more. Oh, no, here, take this taco. And
Hey, it's what they came for.
there you go.
And it's what they keep coming back for, so she's doing something right.
So I thought her portrayal was really cool.
And does show that you don't have to be mean to be popular or anything like that.
Yeah.
That not everyone who is big is mean or on purpose tries to belittle other people so that they can feel better about themselves.
You hear that, Ellen?
Basically, what I mean to say is that don't stereotype everybody, not even the people that are very affluent, because even they are not all the same.
And then probably my favorite line in this one is B says, "You're my new favorite person." And Luna says, "Am I though?" I was like, yeah. Like,
well, for the next few seconds,
yeah.
maybe.
Like, it sounds very disingenuous. But yeah, maybe for the next few seconds until she finds something new that she likes. But I just like that. Am I though? I've been in those situations before. It's like, oh my God, you're my new best friend. I'm like, am I though? Turns out no. Turns out no.
But I do give her credit for actually seeing her as someone that is not afraid to be herself.
Yes.
That's a very, and yes,
true.
I would agree with Beelzebub. That's a very great quality to have.
Yeah, I think you nodded then too. And then she calls Blitz. Blitz comes to get her. And it's like, Blitzo, is that you? And he gets coerced to stay, and then of course he gets absolutely shit-faced. And he has a drinking contest with B. And I wrote, she takes losing very well.
Yes.
Like, she got beat at her own game and was like totally cool with it. I'm like, you are a cool person. I would party with her.
Yes, she is perfect at being the ruler of this ring. She makes sure that everyone has a good time, and yes, she does also make sure that everyone knows who she is, but at the same time doesn't make a big deal about it because she doesn't have to. Everyone loves her.
The spoils of being popular and loved.
She actually gives people a reason to love her instead of
Yeah.
scaring them into fearing her.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, that's true. And then Blitz is just blitzed out of his mind. He's making out with a dentist. He's like,
Yes.
no.
Oh.
He wants an Alejandro.
And well, Fortunately for him, there is one.
There you go. I was like, what are you doing? This guy. That was funny. But then Luna takes Blitz's drunk ass home. And we have that whole, like, where alcohol lowers your inhibitions, lowers your guard. And Blitz talks about dying alone. And asks Luna if she'll be there. I was like, here we go. That character development. Since Blitz is super drunk, his, like, greatest fear has been
Yes.
brought to the surface. Which I thought was handled very well. And was, again, bittersweet. We have another bittersweet ending. So it's not quite as sad as the last one with Stolas. But also, if you're watching these in order, we just watched episode 2-4 because it came out. This came out like right out. We get that the vulnerability from Blitz, which he's very, he's a very like surface level person. Like boom, keep out. And that's all for the notes that I actually took this time. Anything else are from our patrons over on Patreon. So this is a fun little, I don't say filler episode, but it really didn't further any plot other than Blitz's character and the relationship between Luna and Blitz, which is totally fine.
Yes, it was a very interesting thing to see that he called him to drive her home. She ended up being the one to drive him home.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. So yeah, worth the wait, definitely. As all of these are, as we say every time, except for last time, but we mean it when we say it. These are always worth the wait. I don't think we said it in the last one we watched because we had 2 to watch. It was like we have to wait long for the next one. And then the time between 2-3 and 2-4 was like just madness and trying to find a place to live, and then moving into said place. So, yeah, we are in real time as far as us. We are caught up with Helluva Boss, so that is cool. It is not in here. It is very warm. And yeah, is there anything else you'd like to add about anything we saw in this episode?
No.
No? Okay. Before we wrap it up, if there are any Easter eggs we missed, please let us know in the comments below. We're watching on a different screen, a bigger screen than we're used to. So it's all happening so fast for us on screen now. If there's any text in the background or like little nods to something that we didn't catch, please let us know in the comments below because they're always cool to find out. Like the little Easter eggs they put in. And there's usually like a few in every episode. And that's going to wrap this one up. As always, I don't have a fancy outro. So I'll simply say thank you for watching. And we will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Summer sucks.